Y'all, I can't believe I just did this. I feel like, oh my God, I can't even tell you how I feel, y'all. So I finally got my hands on one. Like, y'all, I can't get to it fast enough. Like, y'all probably like, what the heck is she talking about? I just bought the most expensive camera lens, or one of the most expensive camera lenses I will ever buy in a single lifetime. I remember when I used to say, there's no way I'm spending this kind of money on a damn camera lens. Ain't no way. If I'm spending this kind of money on a camera lens, I have truly made it in life, and there's just no doubt about it. But today, y'all, I had to go ahead and do it. But before we get into it, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified of future drops. Man, I can't believe this, bro. I'm just about to goddamn get to it, y'all. Let go. Hey, what's up, y'all? Doing something crazy today again. I wish you could see this box though. It's like looks like a scooty bike is in there or something. Like, what the heck? What's the damage?
With your discount, or your tax discount, a $62.67.
$62.67 something. Alright. Do you take cash?
No.
Oh, damn.
No,
I know, I just okay, so got Leon on the phone. Hey. So you got Were they sticking together? These two? Three. Oh my yak while I'm counting now, Leon. Oh my yak. That's 6. You said 62 something, so I'm just gonna do 63.
63 is good.
Yeah. This is crazy. Can't believe this, man. This is a ginormous box, man. It's been a long time coming, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, when you just follow your dreams, you too can get a 6,000. No, I'm just playing. You too can make it in this world. Just don't never let nobody tell you what you can't do. You feel me? Just exactly. You just gotta get out there and hustle hard, and that's what you gotta do. But yeah, this is my baby right here. I need names. What should I call her? Okay, now y'all, I'm probably sure y'all probably wondering what she done did now. We finna get into it. Y'all listen, I finally got one. You know what I'm saying? Finally got one, y'all. I'm a little excited. So I was gonna do an unboxing, but I left the box at the store because it was ridiculously huge. Inside of the box was this beautiful butte right here. It kind of looks like a little clarinet case or something like that. But inside of here, y'all, I promise you, this is one of the most expensive lenses I will ever buy. I can't even believe I have this in my possession right now. I can't believe I own this, y'all. What I have right here, y'all, is none other than the Sony 300 millimeter prime telephoto lens. First of all, look at that. It's official, y'all. I got the Sony 300 millimeter prime lens. I love how they have this padded situation right here over the lens hood, but it's like a pain in the neck to take off sometimes. But it's like a little padded, you know what I'm saying? Now, the one thing I don't appreciate about this lens, look how big this glass is, y'all. That's ginormous. You can't put an ND filter on this. Ain't no way. But all you really can do is use your lens hood like this, and this is the lens. Now, I was trying to decide between this lens right here, and if some of you keep up with like the trends and stuff, you know that Sigma is releasing the 300 to 600 millimeter zoom lens with the f4 all the way through. So that was going to come out May 15th, 2025, but today is April 29th. And so that Sigma 300 to 600 is also $6,000, which that's the same price as this 300mm prime f2.8. But I decided to go with the f2.8 because you can't lose when you go with an f2.8. I mean, the goal at the end of the day is always an f2.8. Even though it's not a zoom, it's okay because I have two camera bodies. And I have another telephoto lens right here, which is the 70-200. And then this is just the 300 prime. So this is going to get me a little closer wherever this 70-200 won't get me. The 300 for sure will get me there. And since I'm not an NFL shooter yet, even though I want to be, I just felt like it was just time to step my game up. So I went ahead and got one of these, y'all. Now, I haven't shot with it yet. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now while it's still some daylight outside. So I actually was supposed to go shoot a baseball game today, but I ended up not going to the baseball game because I had to go pick this lens up and also do some other stuff. I had some errands to run basically, so I didn't end up going to shoot the baseball game. But what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to put this 300 on my camera body for the very first time. I'm about to take it outside, shoot some shots, and hopefully I can get something good. And I'm gonna come in here and show y'all like what the shots look like that I got. I just need to try this out right fast. So I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna put this on my Sony a7 IV, and this is a E-mount lens. So this is the way it looks on my camera body. As you can see, the small ass camera body back here. The 300 is right here. I'm gonna turn it on real quick. I can't wait to see. Oh my God, it's so close. I'm about to take it outside, y'all, and see what it do. I'm gonna let y'all know how these pictures come out, but right now I'm about to take my first shots with this lens. On the camera body, it doesn't feel particularly heavy, but obviously this is a lens that I will always have on a monopod because I don't have time for the wear and tear of it all, you feel me? So before it gets too dark, I'm about to go outside and see what I can shoot, and I shall be right back.
A few moments later.
Okay, y'all, so we back from shooting the photos. I had to take it outside one time just to see. Now, I will go ahead and let y'all know this lens is gonna take some getting used to. I can't even believe I just dropped the amount of money I just dropped on this lens, y'all. Like, this is crazy. First of all, this lens cost me a little over $6,000. That's right, $6,000. I mean, you guys can look this up. This lens, brand new, is $5,999. And as you guys know, I live in the great state of California. So when you get to adding them taxes, good God almighty. But thankfully for me, this was a business purchase, not a personal purchase. And so we will, by all means, write this off on our taxes. You better believe we're gonna write this thing off, because who spends $6,000 on anything on a Tuesday? Like, that's insane. And so I had to go take this thing out, you know, and so I went to a local park near my house, and lo and behold, they happened to be having baseball practice out there, but it was like little league baseball, not high school baseball. Nonetheless, the baseball field is the perfect place to go and try this lens out. So I'm gonna share some of my first photos with y'all and just kind of like let you know how I got these shots and, you know, what I think about them and stuff like that. So the first photo we'll start with is this one here, where we got I think this is the first baseman stretched out trying to, you know, catch the ball. I think that this is a really good shot. It's very clear and crisp from what I can see. I mean, this lens is a very clear, crisp lens. Everything is just very immaculate as far as like the precision of this. The 2.8 f-stop on this lens, I mean, it kind of goes without saying, y'all. Like, the automatic bokeh is just crazy, you know what I mean? But I will say, like, the crispiness of these photos is just really pristine. Like, it's just really pristine. Like, there's just no doubt about it, man. Like, oh my God. And then if we go to the next photo where we have the second baseman catching the ball, actually, if you look, I can't really zoom in that far, but the ball is focused inside the center of the glove. You see the facial expression of the player. You get the whole scene of what's going on. I could have took a little like luminance out of it. It's a little grainy, not gonna lie. So I could have did better with that, but I just did, like I said, just like a little quick light edit. I didn't want to do too much. But as you can see, for this photo specifically, I actually had to crop this photo and just kind of zoom in. So, I mean, I guess that's okay. As long as you get the shot, you can, you know, crop as many photos as you need to. But that's one thing that I will say. You're still going to need a teleconverter with this 300. And thankfully, I do have a 2X teleconverter. but that just takes a 300 to a 600. And that will probably get me to shoot, you know, outfield plays and things like that. But maybe a 600 might be too much for baseball. I don't know. I didn't have my teleconverter with me when I shot these photos, so I still have to try that out. And another thing I will say, I shot with this lens without a monopod, and I would not say that's a good idea. I probably will always have the 300 on a monopod because I can feel right now, you know, the muscle in my forearm that I was holding that lens up with. That thing is saying, all right now. What you do that for? Now, thankfully, I only was shooting for like 30 minutes out there, but this is not the lens that you want to go handheld with. It's not going to do it. You're going to end up with a strained muscle. So make sure if you're going to take the 300 out somewhere, always put it on a monopod, and that's going to save your arms in the long run. You feel me? So this next photo, you got the player, you know, he's kind of positioning himself to catch the ball. I thought this one was a really nice one. It's also cropped. I thought it was really cool how it just froze the action and kind of blurred the background. You see the player in focus. You see the ball coming. It's in focus. The player's shoes are in focus. I thought that was a pretty good shot. Also, the next photo, you have the player actually catching the ball on the base. I think this is an immaculate shot. The colors in the photo, I mean, freezing the ball coming into his glove, seeing him stand on top of the base. I mean, golly, man. I can't wait to take some action shots with this lens because, oh my God, like amazing, amazing. And then the last photo, this was one of the first photos I took when it was a little bit more bright outside. It was just shooting the basketball and then just seeing the ball go through the net. That was pretty cool. And then here's another photo. I mean, it's nothing too special, but this is just kind of like an upper body photo of the kid getting ready to throw the ball. I think this is really good. The ball is focused. I mean, the bouquet is just, it goes without saying, y'all. I mean, this 2.8 is insane. I can't wait to capture some football plays or like some real baseball plays with this thing. I am so excited to take this out. The next photo, you got, you know, the team members standing in the outfield, you know, just kind of like looking down. I just wanted to get like a still shot just to see, okay, how's it going to capture still shots? Like, what's it going to look like? How crispy can we get? And as you can see in this photo, like everything is focused for the most part. Now, like I said, y'all, I didn't do any heavy editing on these photos at all. If anything, I might have just turned up the brightness a little bit. But as far as I'm concerned, this lens is sharp, like sharp as fuck. You feel me? Like this lens is really making me feel like I'm somebody. It's really doing something to my self-esteem. Like no lie, this lens is making me feel like, yeah, I can go out there and shoot a football game and let's do it. And I'm going to have my monopod, swear to God, next time. And then you have, you know, this kid taking a knee. I thought this was a great shot, very great still shot. I mean, the quality of this photo, it just really is so clear and just shot to perfection. I mean, you can see this kid's hairs on his head, the way you can see the direction of the hairs on his head. You could tell how he brushed his hair in this picture. I mean, golly, you can see the design of the cleats on the bottom of his shoe. Like you can really see like, oh my God, when you zoom all the way in, this picture has a lot of detail. You can see Rawlings in focus on the glove when you zoom in. So I'm definitely excited to just take this lens out. So that was some of the photos that I actually was able to get just now in the past 30 minutes. Now, let me talk about the pros and cons of shooting with this lens for the very first time, because there are some pros and some cons. So I would say the first con is that because it's not a zoom lens, which is what I'm used to shooting with, I kept on trying to do this, which is use this little ring to zoom whenever I wasn't close to the target. But this is not a zoom lens, it's a point and shoot. So I kept on doing that, and I got a little frustrated when I couldn't get closer to the target that I was trying to shoot, because I'm over here trying to operate the zoom ring, but it's not a zoom ring, it's a focus ring. And I was using autofocus, so the focus ring wasn't gonna do nothing anyway. So that was like one con, like, oh my God, the muscle memory of me using my 70 to 200 trying to zoom was crazy. So there was that. I would say another con, like I said, if you're going to use a 300, put this joint on a monopod. Do not go to any game and you don't have a monopod for this. This is just insane because it don't look heavy. When you take it out the box, it don't feel that heavy. You like, oh, it's just 5 pounds. But 5 pounds gets real heavy when you sitting over there trying to shoot and follow the action and all these kinds of things. Be smart, guys. Use a monopod. Don't put that wear and tear on your body, okay? Also, another thing I noticed when I was trying to shoot and follow the action, the lens would go down. The weight of the lens, just gravity, pulls the lens down as I'm trying to shoot. So a lot of times I would try to get shots and I would end up only getting like the bottom half of the player's like legs or whatever, because I noticed as I was shooting, my arm would just be falling down because of the weight. So that's another reason why you need to just get a monopod, keep it level, you feel me? Those are the cons. The pros, I would say, the crispiness of the photos, amazing, just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. And just the clarity of the photos, y'all. I mean, damn, it's like the lens really does all the work for you. Now, this is a G Master lens. So they don't make G Master 1, G Master 2, and the 300 primes. It's just, they're all G Masters. So this is a G Master lens. So, I mean, it doesn't fall short of anything. The lens definitely delivers. Now, can you take this lens and get some great shots in NFL football? Maybe so, if the play is close enough to you, depending on where you're positioned on the field. But you're probably going to need more than a 300 to shoot NFL football, because I'm telling you, I was standing like maybe 15 feet or so behind first base when I shot all these photos, and this lens still did not reach all the way to the outfield. Like, there was just no way. I couldn't shoot the outfield still. So you're gonna need more than a 300 if you're talking about shooting Major League Baseball or NFL football. Now, like I said, I do have a teleconverter. It's not in my bag right now, but it's in my case in the other room. I do have a teleconverter, but my teleconverter is a 2X teleconverter, so that will make this 300 a 600 for sure. And so the next time I use this thing, I'm definitely going to put my teleconverter on it to see if the 600 is enough or is it overkill. So I can't wait to go to my next baseball game or softball game to just kind of see what's going to happen with that. But so far, just out the bag. That's another thing too, y'all. I love this case. It's like a protective case in case if the lens is in here and you drop this case, your lens is not going to get damaged, because the inside is padded, right? The inside is padded and the outside is kind of like this vinyl mesh, whatever you want to call this. Seems like it can get roughed up a bit, but I feel like this case is definitely designed to protect the lens. So that's really cool that it comes with its own case. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to really take this thing out the box and get some shots up. So now I have 2 telephoto lenses. I never thought I'd see the day where I'd be sitting here with 2 telephotos, like 2 long lenses. Like, that's crazy. I have really come a long way in my photography career. And right now I'm gonna check the schedule to see if anybody is playing a game tomorrow, because I really want to take this thing out and get some daggum shots. We got 2 choices of baseball games that we can shoot tomorrow, and that excites me. So we gonna check out these baseball games, and we're really gonna take this bad boy out and really see what it's about. I also want to try this lens out in other sports besides baseball and softball. Obviously football, but it's not football season. And of course basketball, but it's also not basketball season, although there are like travel teams and AAU teams playing and that sort of thing. So that concludes this video, y'all. If you like this video, please make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can be notified of future drops. Peace.